Good morning and welcome back to Wolfie's Den on this lovely sunny Tuesday morning. The heat wave is on its way. I believe we're going to maybe peak at 30 at the weekend, so don't book those holidays abroad yet. So I've got the fan going as well. If you hear that in the background, it's a little bit warm in the room, so hope that doesn't disturb the video, so to speak. I'm sporting a new Demons t-shirt, got a nice design on that. So where are we? We're up to the letter S on my DVDs, which is going to be part 2, because for some reason or other the letter S seems to be very popular with film directors of naming the titles of their films. I've still got quite a few here to go through on the letter S, so probably looking at 30-40 minutes here, I'm guessing, roughly. Still quite a few. This is the second part. So without more fuss and bother, we shall move on and see what we shall find. So the first one we have is a film called The Silent House. Looks like a horror film. As per usual, I won't be spending loads of time with these. I won't be spending loads of time with these, as it'll take ages if I explain every film left, right and centre. Next up we have a nice shiny slip cover on this one. Another horror film, Silent Night, Bloody Night, The Homecoming. Nice shiny slippy. And we have, I think this, I'm not sure if it was in the video nasty, but could have been. No doubt you'll put me straight. This is Silent Night, Deadly Night. This is uncut and censored, the way it was meant to be. I'm not sure if this had a 4K, I don't think so. It may have done. I know it had decent double disc Blu-ray with this and the follow-up. Gory one, that one. The gory Christmas film. Next up we have Mr. Chuck Norris in Silent Rage, of full-on martial arts action. Another one of those sort of 80s action stars that's disappeared into oblivion now. Well, probably because he's too old to do anything. This is a film that probably won some Oscars, I'm guessing. This is Meryl Streep, Kurt Russell and Cher in Silkwood. Felt a bit loose. Next up is a great western. Not really talked about this one much in the western front. This is Kevin Kline, Scott Glenn, Rosanna Arquette, John Cleese of all people in the western, Kevin Costner, Brian Dennehy, Danny Glover, Jeff Goldblum. They're all in this one. This is the collector's edition of Silverado. Great western, this. Not mentioned that often when you come to the western genre. Right, oh yeah, right, next up is the Simpsons movie. I saw M and I couldn't think why it was under S. Saw the Simpsons there. Don't really say much about that. Everybody's heard of the Simpsons. Ooh, we've got a nice steelbook, collector's edition of Sin City, recut and extended. Two discs in there, some artwork inside. And there's your back cover. So that's a nice little steel book. And I think we've got some more Sin City here. Yeah, this is the same one again. thought it was Sin City 2 when I bought it. I made a mistake and it was just Sin City again. This is recut, extended. It's a deluxe 2-disc DVD collection. It's quite a chunky one. Embossing on there. As you can see, it's a chunky one. It slides off. Let's see what's inside. Have a quick look. Oh yeah, there's some 2 discs in there, and there's a great big, I won't get it out, there's a comic, big book, thick book there, you can see. It's huge. Yeah, made a bit of a mistake on that one, thinking it was Sin City 2. Never mind, still a nice addition to have in the collection. I don't seem to have Sin City 2, I think I might have it on Blu-ray somewhere. Next up we have Heath Ledger in The Sin Eater. Not Sin Eater, The Sin Eater. No, not Sin Eater the singer. Well, call her a singer. Next up, horror film, Sinister. Quite scary, jump scares in this one. Next up we have Whoopi Goldberg, another actress we don't see much of these days. This is Sister Act and Sister Act 2. Next, this feels quite heavy. That's a 2-disc special edition Schwarzenegger in the 6th Day. Perhaps another sort of Schwarzenegger film that's not really talked about much. Along with, everybody goes on about Terminator and everything, and no one talks about this one much. And Eraser, another one that no one speaks much about. Ooh, this one's a really thin one. This is Bruce Willis in 16 Blocks. A bit of a police drama thriller. One of the lesser known Bruce Willis films. Next up we have a 2-disc collector's edition, remastered edition with new bonus footage. This is Bruce Willis again in probably one of his best films. This is The Sixth Sense. This has just had a nice 4K steelbook release. I think the artwork in this or anything. It's just 2 discs and a booklet in there. With a slip. So that's Bruce Willis, Sixth Sense. The only problem with that film is once you know the ending, it's not a great rewatch really. Next up we have Skeletons. And we have interesting cast in this one. We have Ernest Borgnine, Oliver Reed, Robert Vaughn in Skeleton Coast. This looks like maybe a World War II war film. Then we have one which looks like a bit of a torture horror type thing. Skinned Deep. Nice looking chap on the front there. Looks pretty menacing. Now we have one that's flown out. It's another film which I think has just had or is having a 4K release. This is quite an unusual film. It's got Jude Law, Gwyneth Paltrow and Angelina Jolie in it. It's Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, with a mouthful. I do remember watching it. It was sort of sci-fi action. I remember it being a bit weird. Next up we have a nice little I was just looking at the case. It's called Skinner. It's a nice little, like, I don't know what you call it, sort of media book. It's the same sort of thing that a media book would have on its cover, so to speak. And it's all in German. If you open it up, you see what I mean? It's like that kind of case. I don't know what you call them. It's nice colour, nice artwork on there, nice shiny artwork. Then we've got one with one of those lenticular covers on it. It's called Skyline. I think it's a sci-fi alien UFO type film. You see that? Sort of moves around a little bit sideways more than anything. That's a slip anyway. That's the bit like an Independence Day type thing, I think, something along those lines. Then we've got, not sure which one is. Jim Brown goes over the wall to flash with a million stash. The Slams. Looks like a blaxploitation prison film. Then we've got, this is a good film, enjoyable. I really enjoy this film. This is Paul Newman in Slapshot. It's about a failing ice hockey team. There's really got some good ice hockey violence in this. Slapshot with Paul Newman. Then we have Stephen Baldwin and Gary Busey. The follow-up, Slapshot 2, Breaking the Ice. Not sure if I've watched this one. It's got the same three guys in there, three brothers. They seem to be in it still. That Slapshot's quite hard to get, I think. Another one that's come out. This is a horror film called Slash. Not the guitarist from Guns N' Roses. Then we have another horror film. This is called The Slaughter. She looks like one of the characters out of the Evil Dead. The Deadites, is it? Then we have Slaughter Hotel, a cult classic from 1971, not released in UK, apparently. So it says down here, £8.50. I don't think I paid that for it. Then we have another one of those covers I was just talking about. Shiny cover. This is the Slayer Red Edition. And those like sort of, what sort of colour? It's like a VHS box for DVD sort of thing. You know what I mean? And we apparently seem to have two copies of Sleepers. great film with we got Kevin Bacon, Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, Jason Patric, Brad Pitt. So stellar cast, and it is a good film. So I don't really need two copies, and they're both exactly the same. So we'll lose one. Off you trot. That's Sleepers. Next up we have a film called Sleeping Dogs, which looks like it's seen better days. I think this must have been a car boot haul mega pickup or something. Absolutely know nothing about that. Next up we have a film by Dario Argento. It's a 2-disc collector's edition of Sleepless. Is it exciting inside? No, just 2 discs. 2 discs of a booklet. Nothing major going on there. And we have one of these cheap Hollywood DVDs. This is Sleep Stalker. I think this is probably one of those 50p pickups. Next we have Stephen King's Sleepwalkers. Not a bad little film. Next is Johnny Depp, Christina Ricci in Sleepy Hollow. This has got a couple of decent 4K releases. Media Books has been released a few times. Then we've got horror Sliver. Is this Cronenberg? I think of Shiver, I think. Anyway, Sliver. Quite a good horror film. Good effects. What was that one? Slither. This is Sliver. Oh, I don't know. Sharon Stone, William Baldwin, Tom Berenger. Uncut version, too hot for cinemas. Sliver. Then we've got the B-movie collection. This is Slugs. They slime, they ooze, they kill. Then we've got a box set of a complete collection of Smokey and the Bandit. This is all 3 movies in here on 2 DVDs. So there we go. Nice bit of embossing on there for Smokey and the Bandit. You see that? On the side, all 3 movies in there. 2 must be on 1 disc. Then we've got Ben Affleck, Andy Garcia, Ray Liotta, Ryan Reynolds, Smoking Aces. And we've got a nice slip on it. We have Smoking Aces 2, Assassin's Ball. Oh, another Hollywood DVD cheapie, Adam Baldwin in Smoke Jumpers. Samuel L. Jackson in a bit of fun action film with snakes on a plane. Then we've got, we've got here, what's his name? Guy Ritchie film, Snatch, Brad Pitt, Vinnie Jones, gangster film. Then we have a collector's edition of Sneakers with Robert Redford, Dan Aykroyd, Ben Kingsley, River Phoenix, Sidney Poitier. This has got a 4K release as well. Next up we have Tom Berenger in Sniper 2. Please remember, if you want to read the backs of these, best for you to pause your video or whatever. This is an archive collection, Warner archive collection, The Snow Devils. This looks like a very much B movie horror fodder, sci-fi fodder, should I say. Looking at the pictures on the front cover and that. That's The Snow Devils. Then we have, yeah, I think this is supposed to be the so-called infamous snuff film. The film that only can be made in South America where life is cheap. Apparently, snuff. Trying to make it looking like it's in a brown paper bag. There's a number on the back. I don't know whether that's a quantity of how many were released. Nothing really exciting inside at all. Just some advertisement for Blue Underground. So, doesn't really say anything about the film whatsoever. Next up, a bit dusty this one for some reason. George Clooney, Solaris. Then we have a Solomon Kane. Next is a film called Solstice from the director of the Blair Witch Project. Don't recognise any of the stars. A sort of supernatural horror, I think. Then we have James Doohan, Randy Quaid, George Takei. Isn't he in Star Trek, the original? Something called Some Things Never Die. Interesting. Then we have Universal Cinema Classics. This is Lon Chaney in Son of Dracula. This is William Friedkin film, director of The Exorcist. This is Sorcerer, starring Roy Schneider. An Asian version by the looks of it. Original film, I believe, was called Wages of Fear. Then we have Disney film, Nicolas Cage in The Sorcerer's Apprentice. I need to rewatch some of these films. I haven't seen these for ages. Digging all these out and then like cataloguing them on my phone helps me sort of remember what I've got and what I need to rewatch. Next up, another horror film, a slasher by the looks of it. This is Sorority, one of the words I can't say, Sorority Row. I'm going to say it again. Then we have comedy called Soul Plane. Don't remember much about this one either. It's along the lines of like Aeroplane and that kind of thing. Then we've got something with Ben Kingsley in called A Sound of Thunder. There's another one that needs to be opened to see what it is. Looks like a sci-fi. Next up we have Soul Survivors, The Killer Cut. And Vince Vaughn, Dwight Yoakam, Bridget Fonda, Billy Bob Thornton, Peter Fonda, the western here, South of Heaven, West of Hell. Let's get some of these. Oh. Next, Charlton Heston, Soylent Green. And Mel Brooks, John Candy, Rick Moranis, Mel Brooks, Spaceballs. Spoof sort of comedy of Star Wars. 2 discs in that one. Then we've got all-star cast here. We've got Clint Eastwood, Tommy Lee Jones, James Garner, Donald Sutherland in Space Cowboys. Then we have, I'm assuming it was a bit of a B movie here, Space Marines. Then we have Spawn, the director's cut. Then we have a very nice unopened Kirk Douglas, Laurence Olivier, Gene Simmons, Charles Lawton, Peter Ustinov, Tony Curtis. This is Stanley Kubrick's film of Spartacus, special edition. Another one that's had a 4K and Blu-ray releases. Next up is Sylvester Stallone, Sharon Stone in The Specialist. Another actress we don't see much now, Sharon Stone. Next up we have a nice, it's a 2-disc special edition of Speed with Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock. Another film that's got a 4K. What's inside this one? Can't get it out. Yeah. That's not quite nice. So that one's come out of there. Nice sort of a 2-disc edition there. It's nice artwork. Not bad for a DVD back in the day. Then we have a follow-up, which is pretty damn awful. Speed 2. Not the best. Excuse me a minute, I've got to stretch down and pick up some films here. Oh. Oh. Right. Next up, oh, we have a chunky box set here. This is 4 DVD box set of Species, the Species collection. So we have 1, 2 and 3 and 4, The Awakening. Yep, that's all the films in there. So that's a nice little box set of the horrors, or the Species. We've got another big chunky box set of one that's not open. Not sure what's inside. There's quite a bit of stuff inside. I haven't even opened it. This is Spider-Man 2 limited edition DVD gift set. That's all the stuff you get inside. Why I haven't opened this is another one I'm not too sure about. So yeah, there's artwork and there's books and posters and all sorts of stuff in there. And then there's another one. This is the Spider-Man, just the original one. Got some dust on it as well. Deluxe Collector's Pack. There's quite a few features in this one. There we go. See that a bit better. Another one of these that opens out. Opens out again. And again. 4 discs in there. It's quite nice. And of course, I can't get it back down again now. There we go. So as I said before, it wasn't like the 4Ks that invented all these like chunky box sets and with all the posters and everything. This was going years ago. You know, it's not a new thing. Next up, we have a film called Spiders. I think this DVD is going to go on a bit longer than I said, because we're at 35 minutes now. There's another one of these Hollywood DVDs, 50p jobs. Spiders 2. Obviously some killer spiders. And then we have a nice bit of a lenticular type cover on this one. This is the Spiderwick Chronicles. See that? So it's quite hard to like, woo, see? That looks quite nice. Definitely gonna have to revisit some of these films. This is a horror. Splinter. Then we have Gene Hackman in which looks like a boxing film, Split Decisions. And Rutger Hauer in an uncut version of Split Second. German release. Ooh. Put it down there a bit. Next up we have another one of these Hollywood DVDs. This is Brad Dourif in Spontaneous Combustion. Then we've got Spookies. Then we have James Franco in a bit of a sort of sexy comedy, I think, Spring Breakers. Be along the humour of American Pie, I'd imagine, that kind of thing. Then we have our good British film. This is the remastered edition from the Warner Archive collection. This will be along the same lines of the Sweeney. This is Stacey Keach in The Squeeze. British gangster thriller. Then we have SS Hellcamp. I don't know if this was on the nasty list, I don't know. Or it's one of those that just followed on. Hard to tell. Next up we have Stage Fright. It says Aquarius Stage Fright, so I thought it was just stage, I don't know. It's all in German in the back anyway, so. And we have Stephen King's The Stand. Then we have, what there now? We have Stand By Me. And Michelle Pfeiffer, Robert De Niro, Stardust. And we have, just looking to see what we got here. We have Stark Weather. Not sure what that is. Looks like a serial killer type film. Then we have Jeff Bridges in Starman. Another one that's just had a 4K release. One that's come loose and hasn't been opened up yet. With Starry Eyes. It's rattling away. Then we have Starship Troopers, a bit of sci-fi action monster movie. Then we have two copies. Oh, well, we've got Starship Troopers 2 special edition. We seem to have a box set here of Starship Troopers and Starship Troopers 2. Right. And do we have 3? We do. We got Starship Troopers 3 as well. The follow-ups aren't that good, but there you go. Then we've got some Russell Crowe, Ben Affleck, Helen Mirren, State of Play. Then we've got Cameron Romero's, so I'm not sure it's his son. This is Staunton Hill. Then we have Stay Alive. Horror film. Then we have Steel. I'll have to pick these up a minute. Oh god. Then we've got, where are we now? Stealth. Steel Sharks. I'm not sure what this one is. Looks like a submarine type film. Gary Busey. Then we have St Elmo's Fire. Balance these somewhere. Wait a minute. Oh. Another one I don't need there. Right, sorry. Right. Next up is Dario Argento's The Stendhal Syndrome. Just have a little drink. My mouth's getting dry. I was talking. Oh. Next up, Gabriel Byrne, Jonathan Pryce, Patricia Arquette in Stigmata. Then a comedy, Billy Connolly, Jimmy Nail. Oh, this is Still Crazy. I mean, comedy about a rock band, I think. Then we have The Stink of Flesh. Lovely. Then we've got Kevin Bacon in a good ghostly film, Stir of Echoes. Then we've got a nice slip cover on this one, even though it's a film I've not really heard of. This is called Stitch Face. It comes up with these titles. This is a good action film. This is Stone Cold. Not Stone Cold Steve Austin. And we have, this is a good film. Good old Charles Bronson, action hero from the 80s, late 70s as well. This is The Stone Killer. If you like Death Wish and those kind of things, you'll like this. Horror film here again, Storage. And this is a very gory martial arts type film. It is very, very gory. This is the story of Ricky O, or what it is. Really violent, this one. Extreme. And this is Stephen King's 2-disc collection of Storm of the Century. Right, we have one pile left to go. Oh, if I can reach them. Right, first is horror film Storm Warning Extreme Edition. Let's put them down here somewhere. No, can't reach it. Put them down there. Running out of room. Let's grab a pile. Then we have Strange Days, Ralph Fiennes. It's not working too well, this at the moment. Then we've got Gillian Anderson, Danny Dyer, with a mixture. This is Straight Heads. Hammer film here. This is Straight On Till Morning. Oh, I mentioned Steve Austin just now. Here he is in The Stranger. Pre-owned sticker off. I don't know why I didn't take these stickers off beforehand. Next we have Banned for 18 Years, Now Unleashed Uncut, Dustin Hoffman's Straw Dogs with Susan George, who looks gorgeous in this. Sexy little girl. Then we have Arrow Release. It's got a poster inside as well. This is the original Street Trash. Then we've got Bill Murray in Stripes comedy. It's got 16 extra minutes and deleted scenes in. Nice little slip on that one. Then we've got the bit of a goofy horror film. This is The Stuff. Bit of fun, that one. Then we've got Jason Robards' George Segal in St. Gallen, a film by Roger Corman, The St. Valentine's Day Massacre. 1930s gangster film. And this one is a double film of The Substitute and The Substitute 3. So I don't know why they missed out number 2, but the original one has Tom Berenger in. So, don't know what happens in number 2. Let me just grab these. Oh God! Last lot, last ones. Promise. These have gone on a long time. Perhaps I should split this into 3 parts. This was a film called The Suckling, aka Sewerage Baby. Lovely. He'll always be Mummy's little mutant. Nice. This looks a bit of a gangster film. This is called Sun Fury. we've got Ben Affleck, Morgan Freeman, The Sum of All Fears. It's interesting, I was saying at the beginning, like S seems to be the most popular for movie titles. It's the same with the Blu-rays, more S than anything else. This is SOS, The Summer of Sam. This is a good little film. And we've got a film called Summer Scars. And we've got a film called A Sunday in the Country. Ernest Borgnine. Definitely have to have a look at this one because I can't remember anything about it. Looks interesting. Then we've got a film called Sunshine. I can't believe there's so many of these films I have to revisit. I don't remember anything about them. We've got Superman the movie. You all know about this one. There's isn't there a remake of Superman coming out again very soon? This is a 3-disc special edition. So it's got Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut. I imagine there's special features in here as well. Oh, nearly there. And we've got Superman Returns. I think it's come loose, so not that super. There we go. Then we have Supergirl. Then we've got Surf Nazis Must Die. What a title of a film. And we've got Bruce Willis in Surrogates. Another one that's got a sticker on it. Let's get it off. Come on, off you come. Leave that. It's coming off at the moment. This is a good film. Cher and Dennis Quaid in Suspect. Very enjoyable film, this one. Liam Neeson as well in that. It was an early role, I think. Then we've got Ben Kingsley in Suspect Zero. This is really heavy. 2 discs and big book of art cards in there as well. Art cards and a booklet and a poster in there. This is Dario Argento's Suspiria. The heaviest DVDs I've ever had. Really weighty. Then we've got Michael Caine, I believe, is in this. The Swarm. Sort of insect horror. Slippy on this one. This is a remake with Ray Winston. This is a Sweeney. There's embossing on there. Slip cover. Ray Winston and Sweeney. And we've got Dennis Quaid and Danny Glover in switch back. And finally we have the sword and the sorcerer. Right, I'm worn out now after all that, so that's gone on for nearly just a couple of minutes short of an hour. So I hope you've will have time to watch this. One of my longer videos. As I say, S seems to be very popular with film directors. So I hope you enjoyed watching that. Loads of films in there that I think I'm going to have to rewatch some of them, definitely. Hope there's some in there that you haven't seen before, you found interesting and might search and look for. So please subscribe, like, comment, etc. all the usual things, and thank you again for watching. Not sure exactly what's going to be next, probably DVD letter T, or maybe latest pickups again in a couple of weeks time. I'm not sure. Not much incoming for the rest of this week, so we'll see what happens. So enjoy a sunny heat wave and weather. If you're going abroad, perhaps you should have stayed at home. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.